Hello everyone and welcome back to another live commentary. Basically in this series I use different loadouts, whether they be competitive, silly, somewhere in between the two, meta or not, and go into games and use the loadout. Firstly though, I do break down the build or loadout that I'm using, explain each choice of each piece of gear and how it synergizes together, and then of course like I said, go into game and use the loadout. So in this commentary I'll be using one of my favorite, most fun loadouts. I think this loadout has somewhere of a halfway point between competitive and fun. So I think this loadout can be competitive. Maybe bottom tree Gunslinger Way of the Sharpshooter, which we'll be using for it, does need a bit of a buff to be more viable, and then this loadout will have a bit more viability in a competitive sense. So right now it's a little bit more on the end of fun, but I do think, like I said, it can be used competitively as well. So we're going to be focusing on utilizing our throwing knives, and the main perk on Way of the Sharpshooter that we'll be using is Knife Juggler. So we throw a precision knife from a distance. The precision knife kills with this melee ability, will recharge it. So the precision knife deals more damage on a precision hit, and if we get a kill with a precision hit from the knife, it's going to immediately give us our throwing knife back. And it also gives us a good amount of supers. So if we do get a throwing knife precision kill, it does give us super energy as well. So we're going to be using things that essentially complement that. We'll be using Ace of Spades and Retold Tale. Ace of Spades pairs really nicely with throwing knives, mainly because of the Memento Mori. So Ace of Spades without Memento Mori deals 70 damage. A headshot plus a throwing knife headshot, so all headshots needed without any sort of buffs, will result in a kill. So you can just pop him in the head, then throw in the throwing knife immediately, hopefully going for the head, and that should be a kill. With Memento Mori though, Ace can get a body shot and a throwing knife headshot, and that will also be a kill. So you can pop him once to the body, throw the throwing knife to the head. If you land it, it'll be a kill. And the other way around. So if we get a headshot with Ace of Spades and we body shot them with a throwing knife, then it'll be a kill as well. So it combos really nicely with throwing knives. We're going to be using a Retold Tale. Reason being is because we are going to focus on using our throwing knives as a way of cleaning up weak shotgun targets. So we're going to be able to get a better one-hit kill distance, or emulate a better one-hit kill distance out of our shotgun. So slide forward at someone's shotgun, then they might have a bit of health left. Throw the throwing knife to follow up immediately, and then hopefully get a kill. Our power weapon's kind of irrelevant here. We're using the Sixth Coyote. Now you might be asking, well, why not use a Phidias Spade? And in my opinion, a Phidias Spade, yes, it gives you 2 knives per charge, but a lot of the time I don't think you actually need 2 knives. I think having 2 dodges is much more valuable in terms of evasiveness as a hunter, and being able to stay alive with this and your lateral movement. I think that's a lot more useful. The Sixth Coyote also has a very good stat split. I mean, a Phidias Spade does too, to be honest, but I mean, this also has that same good stat split. I'm also using it with the Gambler's Dodge, so rather than having to just wait whatever the cooldown is, since we're not using melee mods, I think it's like well over a minute for our melee ability. For our throwing knife, for 2 of them, we can just throw our throwing knife. Hey, we missed, so we're just going to dodge around the person, maybe even in cover, get another throwing knife, and go for it again. And I mean, ultimately, if you have a knife charge plus 2 dodges, you can do that, I think, 3 times. You can throw the throwing knife, dodge, throwing knife, dodge, throwing knife. So I think it's much better. It gives you a lot more utility overall, rather than just 2 knives per 1 charge every minute or so. Then we do have some complementary perks. We are using precision weapon targeting with 1 dodge cooldown, so 1 Paragon mod. That'll give us a 15-second dodge roughly. A bunch of recovery mods for our stat split of 5, 6, 7. We have 2 resilience mods as well to reach us at 5, 6, 7. I'm not too big on the mobility. 5 is enough for me. 6 resilience stops a lot of meta options like Thorn, and recovery 7's the baseline for hitting that. So I think this is the best mix of things, and we have a shotgun scav because I don't have one on my gauntlets, which have enhanced hand cannon loader. So let's get into a game. Alright, so we're loading into Distant Shore. I'm attempting to play Rumble. Hopefully there isn't a plague of AFK bots or people AFKing, but hopefully we get a good match. Good active match. Looks like someone is coming through here. Alright, and that is one way It's not an AFK, so I guess it can't be that bad. That's one way to start things. We get a precision throwing knife after picking up a quick ace kill, and that's going to give us a pretty good chunk of super energy and refund our knife. And we get another one, so that's going to give us a lot of super energy right off the start of the game. Unfortunately, got wombo comboed. Tried to jump out of that. I wasn't able to, unfortunately, but we still got the kill. We're going to start making it out back over here, and I hear a Lord of Wolves. At the time of filming this video, Lord of Wolves has not been patched yet.
You've lost the lead.
Alright, so we get our Memento Mori. Sounds like someone's to our right. Let me get him. Hopefully we can bait this person in. Lord of Wolves falls to the precision throwing knife, giving us another bump to super energy. So that's 3 so far that we've hit. That's pretty dope. And we actually hit one on him too, but he did have the overshield to keep him alive. Pick up our Mori once again. And we're about to have our first super, rather. At the 9 kill mark. There it is, we do have it. He did have one-eyed mask though. And so I think he had the damage buff there, plus thin line, which I believe is a high impact hand cannon. So I think that comboed well to actually kill me really quickly. I was worried about challenging that. I was thinking that maybe I should have just goldied it because I saw he had the buff active there, but I decided not to and tried to save it. Got a quick few pickups there. That's a Lord of Wolves. Really have to keep our distance against that. When I mean like keep our distance, I mean like really keep our distance. Alright, there we go. We pick up the kill against it. I think there's a spawn in the cave over here. And as with Rumble, there's always got to be at least one AFK, but it's been a pretty active game so far, so can't complain. Not too bad. There we go. Got a quick 3 headshots on him. Might as well pick up the heavy ammo if it's there. Let's try and get some more precision throwing knives. And we got it! Let's go! I wonder if we can get another super if we go for precision throwing knives this game. No way. Oh man, I should have just left it. So he's actually using... He must be higher resilience. I am actually pretty interested in what his resilience is. 6. So that's what you have to survive this Ace Mori throwing knife combo. So let's see if we can get another super. So I'm just gonna dodge near the AFK to get my knife back. We gotta go for the knife precision kill though. Gonna try and bait this out. Oh, I didn't get it. Alright, he saved me. I'm out. Gonna have to bait him into the throwing knife. I have to bait someone into it. Okay, I didn't get the kill there. So I'm trying to end this game with another super. Or a precision throwing knife. We've hit so many already. Just gonna go for another one. I think we are gonna get another super just based off time, but if we hit a precision throwing knife, we're 100% getting another super.
3 minutes left. You're in the lead.
Don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill the noob tube. And we got it! Yes! There's the super. Awesome. So that's another precision throwing knife kill. And then we finish it with the super, with the AS Luna Golden Gun. So again, I know this is a little bit more of a niche loadout or niche setup, but I really, really love this loadout because it's so much fun to play. And I think it's got so much potential, like using the throwing knives to extend your one-hit kill distance of your shotgun or clean up weak, shoddy targets, or just be able to pop in with ace, you know, get a Mori headshot, throw the throwing knife, you know, and get a kill. I think that's incredibly powerful, and it's just so satisfying and fun to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you guys did and you want to see more live content like this, you can check me out on my Twitch channel. I stream every day roughly. Twitch.tv/Drewskys, link in the description. Hope I see you there, sorry. And if not, that's okay. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.